Welcome to a busy edition of This Week in Phuket. Coming up, 2 mega road blockades on Phuket's main roads. The investigation into the Phuket town sewer worker deaths is completed, and more speedboat crashes. Those stories and everything else that happened on the island coming up soon on Phuket News TV.
Ban Yamu residences located on the east coast in the Cape Yamu area. For those who seek tranquility, peaceful, stunning views and convenience, go to banyamu.com.
You're watching Phuket News TV and our weekly look at the main news stories. Investigations into the deaths of 4 sewer workers in Phuket town last month has ruled that the 2 companies won't be facing charges of criminal negligence. They will, however, face a fine. 4 workers died last month after becoming overcome by hydrogen sulfide, better known as rotten egg gas. Another 4 were hospitalised. The investigation found the workers were mainly at fault for their own deaths. A saga starting with a brutal rape and ending with a 20-kilometre long traffic jam shook the island last week. Twin brothers aged 17 remain in custody following their confession of the rape of a pregnant 25-year-old woman. The victim was driving home from work in Mai Khao and was near a temple when the attack took place. It's since emerged that other young men were questioned and arrested using some heavy-handed tactics before the arrest of the twins. The angry family and village leaders decided to blockade Tepkasetri Road with 3 clear demands: a public reenactment of the crime, an apology to the young men wrongfully arrested, and an apology to the family of the victim from the accused. Hundreds of passengers missed their flights in the wake of the mega jam, in which stretched 20 kilometres from the top of the island to Talang. Governor Maitri turned up at the 7-hour protest at around 10 p.m. and agreed to the protesters' demands. 4 police officers have been removed from active duty as part of the deal. The 4 face allegations they struck at least 3 teenagers during questioning over last weekend's rape of the 25-year-old pregnant woman. The teenagers did not include the twin brothers, who later confessed to the crime. Chao Phraya West Road had its own blockade last week after protesters parked a bus in the middle, demanding changes to make the sharp curve in the immediate area safer for drivers. Shortly before 1 p.m, roadblocks were set up on the stretch of road between the Wang Talang jewellery store and the Rolly Tasker building. Again, the governor turned up to defuse the situation and agreed to some urgent traffic management upgrades. The 2 local website journalists facing a Royal Thai Navy defamation lawsuit over mistreatment of the Rohingya refugees are asking for it to be dropped to celebrate World Press Freedom Day on the 3rd of May. The Thai Navy has responded by rejecting the suggestion, saying it was preparing a second lawsuit against the Reuters news agency as well, the writers of the original story, which was last month awarded a Pulitzer Prize for journalism. 2 technicians cutting steel on a ferry moored at Ao Po had a lucky escape last week when a spark started a fire on board the vessel. The men jumped off the boat and swam to escape the fire. The pair were picked up by a long-tail boat and taken to shore. More to come, including new rules to ban buses and vans from the dangerous Patong Hill. You're watching This Week in Phuket on Phuket News TV. Multi-hull solutions can help you find the perfect new or pre-owned multi-hull. So if it's power or sail and you're in the market to buy or sell, contact Multi-Hull Solutions, the world's leading multi-hull company. For more information, head to multihullsolutions.asia. Welcome back to This Week in Phuket. Some new rules come into place from the 1st of May in an attempt to prevent crashes on Patong Hill. Large buses and trucks won't be allowed through the checkpoint at Tang Tong during morning and evening rush hours. Police are saying the additional traffic in the morning and afternoon peaks is putting strain on the air brake systems of some of the ageing buses and trucks, causing more breakdowns and accidents. The Phuket Health Department is getting ready to cope with Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, or MERS, a SARS-like infection that appears to have crossed over from camels into the human population in the Middle East. No cases have been recorded in Thailand, but officials are concerned that the flu-like disease could find its way into the kingdom with the exchange of workers and Muslim pilgrims travelling to the region. MERS is more deadly than SARS. About a third die after being infected. If you're planning to swim at any of Phuket's beaches, do so at your own risk, as lifeguards won't be operating for a while. It's due to a contractual dispute that happens almost every year between the lifeguards and the aubergine. In 2012, the island's beaches remained unguarded for more than 6 weeks. 35 people drowned during the wet season last year. And whilst we're on the water, around 50 tourists are lucky to be alive following another speedboat crash, this time between two vessels from the same group, Non-Tasak Marine, just off Phuket. 5 Chinese nationals hurt in the incident were treated at Mission Hospital. Airports of Thailand plans to develop airport city projects at 6 key airports nationwide, including Phuket. Expected to be approved next month, the airport city concept includes the development of shopping malls, sports complexes and facilities for aviation businesses. The 30 billion baht initiative will kick off at Suvarnabhumi and Don Mueang in Bangkok, as well as Phuket, sometime before 2017. And that's the way we saw the news last week here on the island. To keep up with the latest, tune in to Live 89.5 or go to thephuket.news.com. Thanks for watching.